through the gears of innovation and engines of imagination. The first reactor came to life, an expedition into the uncharted realms of business growth. Charting the edge of human ingenuity and artificial intelligence, it began with a spark, ignited by decades of experience in the crucibles of business, marketing, data, and technology. After years of navigating the treacherous waters of other people's projects, a decision was made, a bold declaration to construct something entirely new, something that would redefine the very fabric of digital existence. The vision materialized, to replace the static, lifeless websites of old with an intelligent, ever-learning system. This was no mere upgrade. It was a quantum leap forward. The goal, an AI-powered engine that would automate growth for small businesses, leveling the playing field against corporate titans. As the blueprint unfurled, it became clear websites were dead. In their place would rise the reactor, a living, breathing entity, pulsing with potential. This was no ordinary machine, but a complex organism designed to gather data from the far reaches of the digital universe. Research, trends, competitive intelligence, all would be absorbed and processed by this marvel of modern engineering. Each dawn, the reactor would produce its daily dose of radiation, a concentrated burst of actionable insights, illuminating the path forward for businesses brave enough to harness its power. As night fell, the fallout report would emerge, a comprehensive analysis of the day's battles and victories, complete with dashboards, analytics, and strategic recommendations. But the true magic occurred in the quiet hours. As the world slept, the reactor, ever vigilant, would work tirelessly to enrich its silos and isotopes, vast repositories of knowledge and specialized content engines, growing more potent with each passing moment. At the heart of this technological marvel lay a series of key components, each meticulously crafted and refined. Silos stood tall, housing vast troves of knowledge and data. Isotopes hummed with energy, specialized modules designed to generate content with unprecedented precision. The Geiger, a sophisticated array of analytics and measurement tools, constantly monitored the pulse of business performance. Overseeing it all was superintelligence. Some call it artificial general intelligence, the memory and decision layer that gave the reactor its uncanny ability to learn and adapt. For industries requiring heightened security and offline capabilities, the Edge reactor emerged, a private labeled version designed to operate in the most demanding environments. From manufacturing floors to mobile commerce platforms, the build process was a Herculean task, spanning years of intense brainstorming. Naming conventions were debated and refined, workflows were mapped and remapped, and AI integrations were pushed to their limits. The toolbox was vast and varied. N8, N4 automation, Firebase for real-time data management, the revolutionary Model Context Protocol. Custom GPT is fine-tuned for specific tasks, and cutting-edge vector databases to handle the immense knowledge structures. Through countless iterations, the system was honed to perfection. Mental models were challenged and expanded, each conversation bringing new insights and refinements. A private, white-labeled strategy emerged, designed to empower agencies and partners with the full might of the reactor technology. The mission was clear and unwavering: to empower small businesses, giving them not just a fighting chance, but a decisive advantage in the digital arena. Marketing would be automated, lead generation streamlined, content creation accelerated, and research and analytics integrated seamlessly into daily operations. This was more than a tool. It was an ever-learning growth engine, adapting to its owner's needs and evolving alongside the business it served. And perhaps most revolutionary of all, it required no coding expertise. no technical wizardry. The power of the reactor would be accessible to all who dared to dream of growth. As the launch approached, the vision expanded. Traditional websites would be replaced wholesale by reactors that grew smarter with each passing day. These digital organisms would build trust, foster community, and produce consistent, measurable results that would redefine success in the digital age. The first push would be monumental. OSINT X-ray modules to penetrate the deepest layers of market intelligence, reactor silos brimming with industry-specific knowledge, and automation bundles to streamline every aspect of business operations. But this was just the beginning. The horizon held promises of edge reactor deployments, bringing unparalleled power to the farthest reaches of industry. White-label partnerships would proliferate, and private label licensing would unlock new realms of possibility. At the core of this grand endeavor lay a simple yet profound message. It is not what you are given, it is what you carry forward. Decades of experience, countless lessons learned, and an unwavering commitment to progress, all of this had been distilled and carried forward into the reactor system. This was more than a product launch. It was a redefinition of how businesses grow, learn, and thrive in the digital age. The reactor stood as a testament to human ingenuity, a bridge between the limitations of the past and the limitless potential of the future. As the first reactor sprang to life, a chain reaction of unprecedented scale began to unfold. The world took notice, eyes widening as they witnessed the dawn of a new era in business growth. Each morning, the daily dose of radiation awakened the new enterprise to its full potential. Every evening, the fallout report reshaped destinies, charting courses through the turbulent waters of modern commerce. The momentum built, unstoppable and awe-inspiring. What had begun as one man's vision now spread like wildfire, a cascading effect of growth and innovation that reached far beyond its origins. Businesses transformed overnight, small startups suddenly wielding the power of industry giants. In boardrooms and coffee shops, on factory floors and in home offices, the whispers grew to a roar. The reactor was not just a tool, but a revolution, a fundamental shift in the very fabric of how business was conducted. It learned, it adapted, it grew alongside its users, becoming an indispensable partner in the quest for success. As the chain reaction spread, industries once thought impenetrable began to evolve. The playing field leveled, innovation flourished, and a new generation of entrepreneurs found themselves empowered beyond their wildest dreams. The reactor had become more than a product. It was a movement, a force of nature reshaping the business landscape with relentless efficiency. And so, the journey that began with a spark of inspiration now blazed across the horizon, illuminating a future where the boundaries between human ingenuity and artificial intelligence blurred into a seamless tapestry of endless possibility. The first reactor had ignited a flame that would burn bright for generations to come, forever altering the course of business history.